In this lesson, we will set up arm controls. Now, though the arms are at an angle, we shouldn't reorient our controls to follow that same angle because that's going to be really annoying for animation. Take, for example, a walk cycle. It'd be much more ideal to animate the walk with controls that are oriented to the world where Y is forward, and we can easily animate the forward direction of the arm. Whereas if the controls were at an angle, it'd be much more annoying to accomplish that same type of arm swing. So with that said, we'll go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and create a box. We'll build our shape from it. We'll make sure it's set to cube. Sweet. Let's go ahead and convert this to an editable poly object. And using our edge subobject level, we'll go ahead and now select all edges and convert our selection to a shape. Let's go ahead and name the object from here. That's anim L arm. Wonderful. Now we can remove the cube. We can go ahead and take our control, center its pivot, and then we'll quick align to our IK goal. Nice. I might want to bring down the size just a little bit more. So we're going to grab all of our points, grab our scale gizmo, and drop the size. All right, sweet. From here, we might as well recolor the object. Let's do that. Great. And then, let's say we go ahead and link to our global control. Sweet. Once we've done that, we can then go ahead and reset the object's X form and then collapse it. Nice. Now let's go ahead and freeze its transforms. We'll also make sure that it gets added to our controls layer. Now, let's say we go ahead and clone the object. We'll rename it. That's NMR arm. And then we'll quick align to the IK goal on the opposite side. Sweet. All we need to do now is go ahead and freeze its transforms and change the color. Nice. All right, our arm controls are in place. Let's go ahead and get started by taking the IK goals and we'll link them to their control objects. And then from there, we'll go ahead and set up constraints for the wrist bones. All right, sweet. So we have now linked both IK goals. Feel free to freeze their transforms. Let's go ahead and start to test out our control object. Nice, we're driving the arms. Now for the wrist, we already have expose nodes that expose the twist axis of each wrist bone. So what's great is that all we need to do is go ahead and set up a helper that will be oriented to the wrist, that will constrain the wrist too, and then we can go ahead and take that same helper and link it back to our arm control. So we'll go ahead and create a helper. And we can make sure it's set to box. That's fine. I'll just go ahead and add it to the scene. I'll focus on the left arm. Let's go ahead and hide the model. We'll use Alt-A to align to our wrist bone. Once we've done that, we'll check the object size. We might want to increase it just a little bit more so it's easier to select. We could set it to about, let's say, 12 or 13. I think 12 will work. Let's also rename it. So that's going to be PTL wrist. All right, fantastic. Now, once we've managed to rename it, we might as well clone the object and bring it over to the right side. So that's PTR wrist. And we'll use Alt-A to align it. Great. Let's go ahead and check our layers. We'll have both added to the hidden layer. Might actually have to collapse the controls layer to get to it. There we go. Sweet. All right, let's say we go ahead and work on setting up a few orientation constraints. So we can start with the right side. We're going to grab the nub object. Let's go ahead and Alt-right click and grab the constraint. And we'll now click on our helper. Once we've done that, we can take the helper and link to our control object. Let's go and grab the control and test this out. We might bring the model back too, just to make sure that everything works out well. And it most certainly does. How fun. Alright, let's do the same thing on the left side to finish up. And in the following lesson, we'll rig the elbows. So again, let's go ahead and hide the model. We'll grab the wrist, and we'll orientation constrain to our helper. Once we've done that, we can then go ahead and link the helper to the control. Feel free to make a song out of this, as long as you don't annoy your friends. Alright, let's go ahead and show the character and test this out. Nice, so everything's working great. Let's say we move to the next lesson and work on elbow controls.